Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Every now and then I'll have a couple of people, I'm talking to, and they'll want to lose the weight. Hey, coach, man, you inspire me, man. Your content just motivates me, man. It gets me amped up and motivated, but, man, I just don't have the time. Man, I just don't. I'm just doing so much. I got so many responsibilities. My kids getting ready to go back to school. I got work on top of work. Plus, I got the inflation making me work even harder. And guys, listen, man, I get it. I understand. Life ain't easy. Since when has life ever been easy, though? Think about it. Since when has life ever been easy? My mom, they ain't never said life was easy. My dad didn't. My grandparents didn't. They ain't never say life was easy. You know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna always be busy. We're gonna always be busy. But one thing I do know, we gonna come into this world, and at some point we all gonna die. Yeah, at some point we all gonna die. And so the reason I'm saying this is because everybody who makes this excuse about time is valid. But at the same time, this time that you have right now is precious. These days that we living in right now is precious. They're here today, they're gonna be gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And so wouldn't you like, I know for me, I would at least like to know a year from now, or even 10, 20 years from now, that when I look back, I'm not disappointed in myself. I'm not thinking to myself, damn, man, I wish I would have went ahead and just, man, I knew it wasn't gonna be easy, but I wish I would have went ahead and just at least applied myself. I wish I would have at least did something. And so I have, when you overweight, when you not happy about how you look, a lot of people think about the cost of investing in coaching, but there's also a cost to doing nothing. It costs you your happiness, man. It costs you your peace of mind. Like, shit, being overweight, you be a little self-conscious about yourself sometimes when you're hanging out with your friends. Not to mention if you got kids who in sports, you the overweight parent, making your kid a little embarrassed. Yeah, them kids, they be bad as hell. They be talking about your ass behind your back. Oh, your mama, if I hear her stomach, pork chops go fall out. Ask me how I know. Because when I was in middle school, when I was in elementary school, everybody used to be talking shit. Everybody. And so it's just a new what do they call it? A new generation. A new generation that comes along, and that they either talking about your ass or they inspired by you. Which one are they? Are they inspired, or are they just roasting your little kids, and just your little kids go have all kind of mental health challenges because they're like, damn, man, I can't really say nothing about them. They parents doing everything, but my mom, my dad, damn. But it ain't even just that though, y'all. It's also, I was talking about this on my group coaching call earlier, man. If you don't get it done now, when? Because it ain't gonna never be a perfect time. And as we get older, I remember when I was in my early 20s, now I'm 33 years old at the time you're making this podcast, but when I was in my early 20s, I had energy for days. I could go to sleep 2, 3 a.m., wake up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., get right to it. Nowadays, if I do that, the whole next day, you could throw the whole day in the trash because I'm going to be too tired. I ain't going to do nothing. Y'all might not even hear from me on no podcast for a couple of days. I got to recover, man. It catches up with you, man. You know how they say what they're saying? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Well, I know for me, I don't always want to make mistakes and learn from the mistakes that I've made. I'd rather be able to learn from other people's mistakes. Let me give an example.
Yo, what up?
Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know I want to change your life. If you've been listening to the episode and you know that I have what it takes to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and transform your body, and you ready to make them changes in your life, head over to my Instagram at JJacksonOfficial and DM your boy Real Results. And I'll reach out to you and we'll talk about your biggest struggles. We'll talk about the goals that you want to accomplish. And I'll give you some guidance and a game plan on what you need to do next to hit those goals. Again, head over to my Instagram at JJacksonOfficial and DM me the words Real Results. And I'll reach out to you to do what I can to help you. Now let's get back to the episode. My grandfather, he was a hardworking man, truck driver. You know, we looked at him as like provider of the household. You know, I grew up with him watching, you know, Thundercats. Back when Thundercats was a thing, we used to look at wrestling. Like, that's why I grew up watching wrestling, WCW, WWF, all that stuff. Watching Sting body slam folks. Watching what's the X-Men, all that, Spider-Man, dude. But he was overweight. He kept getting bigger and bigger. He was a truck driver, and you know, he started developing sleep apnea. And then he started having like little mild strokes here and there. Then at 46, he ended up passing away. He was always saying he was going to make a change. He was always saying he was going to make time. Now time out. Time out, man. This shit is real, y'all. You know, I talk in a certain way to entertain y'all. You know what I'm saying? The big old ass stomach, but it's real. Like, I've had people around me in my life that live this shit. And so this is why I talk about it the way I talk about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, my granddad had a big old ass stomach. I remember when I was a little kid, man, I used to be laying on his stomach in the basement. His room was in the basement of our big old ass house out in Fayetteville, Georgia. I used to lay on his stomach. That's how big he was. It's crazy, man. But had he made time, had he not made the excuse, man, I just don't have the time. Man, I'm just too busy. Think about all the people that you love and care about right now. Because a lot of people, they always think about themselves. And I don't think y'all are intentionally being selfish, but you're being selfish. Because this life ain't just for you. If you out here, you got kids, you got people who love and care about you, people who depending on you, it's your duty and obligation to make time. Because if you don't make time now, what's going to happen 10, 20, 30 years from now? Life is going to humble your ass. Because you're going to be like, damn, I wish I would have at least went to the gym like Coach. I wish I would have at least made dates with the weights like Coach J. Jackson used to say. I'd probably be able to stand up out this damn shit without nobody helping me. I'd probably be able to walk around and get up steps without nobody helping me. Y'all do know we're getting older, right? You either getting older and stronger, or you getting older and you're getting weaker. People who be having hip replacements, knee replacements, that doesn't start working out. People who, they getting overweight, bigger and bigger. I remember, you know, I grew up in a family, we used to eat soul food all the time. I used to see all my great aunties and my granddad and different folks, they friends coming over to the house because we eat soul food all the time on Sundays. Pretty much every day, but especially on Sundays. And I used to always see the grown folks wobbling, trying to get up out. Come on over here, baby, help me get up off the couch. Crazy. You see what I'm saying? Crazy. Come on, baby, help me get up. Help me get up. Need a little help. Need a hand. You gonna let that be you? Or you gonna be the one who inspire everybody? Granddad, grandma, mama. Man, I want to be like you when I grow. How I get muscles like that? Man, I want to have abs like you. I want to have arms like you. You want to be the person who inspires your kids and your grandkids in the community to be like, damn, I got something to go for now. Like, it's men in the gyms that I go to. I'm pretty sure they in their 50s and 60s. They don't even know. I be admiring them. I'm like, man, if you could do it, it showed me that it's possible. I can still be ripped up, cut up when I get into my 50s, 60s, and 70s. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make time. And if nothing else, you got to make time for yourself, man. What you just go do? You just go to work on your business, or, and you know, if you got like a 9 to 5, you work for somebody else, that's totally fine, but are you just going to work your life away? Or are you going to put life into yourself so you can get the most out of life? If you're not making time for yourself, if you're not exercising, if you're not eating right, you're not putting no life into you, man. That's why y'all be tired. That's why y'all be depressed. That's why y'all be getting sad all the time and depressed and talk about mental health all the time. Like, yeah, we go through mental health, but you probably wouldn't even go through as much mental health challenges as you do if you was getting stronger. Because when we get stronger physically, when we have more health and energy from the way we eat, of course our mental health gonna be a lot better. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta choose. Red pill, blue pill. You go choose the excuse of, I don't have no time. I'm just busy. I'll start next month, next week, next year. Keep on making excuses, procrastinating, letting shit get worse. Or you go make a decision to be like, man, you know what, Coach right, man. Man, I love me some me. I love my family. I love the people that, you know, that's around me, man. I need to be around, not just for me, but for them too. We got a whole lot life to live. I want to be able to enjoy this process. I want to be able to enjoy life. You got to make time for yourself. All right. Anyway, hopefully our partners podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that follow button. Leave your boy a 5-star rating, man, so we can continue to grow this movement, baby. And we out here. Let's go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.